Hello, I'm reviewing a Pipeworks double dry hopped hazy IPA. They call it an oat IPA, but I know this is one of their super hazy New England style ones because they do a lot of non-New England style IPAs that are a little hazy, but the speed of sound is not that kind. So this is a variation on their Velocity of Light, which they've done a few batches of. That's a double dry hopped oat IPA. It uses Mosaic. It uses Cryo Mosaic, but then it uses like Citra and something else. But looks like this is all Mosaic. See, brewed with Mosaic and Cryo Mosaic, otherwise known as lupulin powder. It's 7.5% alcohol. It was canned on the 19th of December, so that makes it about 16 days old. And I had one of their New England style pale ales, the Supremium Hipster Beast Mode, last week, and I was not very impressed. That one was also a little lower alcohol. It looked pretty good. It had the nice haze, really bright, but it was like overly carbonated and like had the spritzy soda-like carbonation, so the body wasn't great, and it didn't have a nice, fresh, bright, fruity sort of taste. But this one has pretty good ratings. It did just come out, first time ever. So I'm expecting something better. I'm a little picky about Mosaic IPAs these days because I don't know, Mosaic's not always my favorite IPA or my favorite hop, but sometimes it can be done really well and I can be surprised how much I like a Mosaic centered IPA, and that looks really good. Even hazier than the Supremium Hipster Beast Mode. Good head on that, but I feel like they kind of carbonate these pretty highly. That's how the other one was. That smells pretty good. Real peachy, but it's avoiding some of the weird smoky scallion-like notes I get from Mosaic sometimes, and it's not too plasticky. I often get this thing I describe as plasticky peach ring from Mosaic, but I mean, it's still peach ringy, definitely lots of peach and candied peach, but it's all sorts of peach, like fresh peach, ripe peach, canned peaches. When you inhale really deep, I do get the classic Mosaic peach ring with, I don't know, a hint of some kind of dankness. But it's not off-putting. It almost has a creaminess in there too that I like. And a pretty big aroma, head sticking around. Yep, that's pretty good. Definitely an improvement over the Supremium Hipster Beast Mode. And the head's looking really nice, but it does have, I don't know, the quality of the carbonation, and there's a little too much carbonation, I would say. Kind of messes with the mouthfeel, because you look at this and think, oh, it's going to be rich and thick and full. But it's just a little bit too spritzy. Like it finishes with like a carbonic bite, like, you know, added forced carbon dioxide in there that makes it so it doesn't really have the super juicy feel. Like on my tongue, it dries out and it's almost as if I just drank a seltzer, you know. But there are some nice juicy flavors. It becomes like a really peachy orange juice blend on the palate. Really nice flavors. Yeah, I feel like if they just, I don't know, play with the carbonation or something, it would be better, because the oats are definitely adding some body. It's got a sort of a fluffiness to it, but it isn't just like, it isn't as soft, I guess, as you would say, and that's what a lot of people want in these beers. But there's nothing really super off-putting about it. Yeah, right after you swallow it, It's a nice mixture of sort of ruby red grapefruit, orange, tangerine, and peach pineapple juice blend. That's really nice. I am impressed by this. I would give this a 4 probably. But it's mostly in the finish that it's like, it has this bite to it that's not like a bitter bite. It's not like necessarily a chalky bite. It's just a carbonic bite is the best way I can describe it. I don't know how some breweries can carbonate their beers and not get that. Maybe if they just lower the carbonation on this, it would help out. I think that's what's causing this head to stick around. Maybe if I just kind of shake it around, kill some of that carbonation, I like it more. It'll improve the mouthfeel, but it seems like I realized that the mouthfeel is almost the hardest and most important part of these New England style IPAs, because it's easy to get the right yeast blend and the right hops and throw them in there and dry hop the crap out of it and get a really good aroma. But it's all about the feel and not making it too sweet but making it soft. That's what really makes me love this style of beer. And Pipeworks they're figuring it out. They haven't been doing it that long. I will definitely try the Velocity of Light next time I see it around. But I would recommend this, especially because it shouldn't be super hard to get this one. It was all over the Chicago area. Maybe they'll send it to Boston this coming week or so, because they have been shipping some of their smaller batch cans out here. It's not as good as most of the stuff we have here. Like, the lingering flavor is kind of metallic, oddly enough. Yeah, it's mostly the feel and the finish just isn't my favorite, but yeah, close to a 4, I guess I'd say. This is so much better than the other one I had from them, the Supremium Beast Mode. So yeah, close to a 4. Not bad at all. Goodbye.